Hi guys, it's Jean-Marie from Kennedy's Cuties. If you haven't joined me before, then thank you for joining me. If you have, then welcome back. Another not so productive week. Well, I guess it kind of was and isn't at the same time. I'm sorry, my glasses are fogging up. Was and wasn't at the same time, because I do have my cat challenge going on right now, and I'm 1 week into that, so I've done a lot of work on that, which didn't leave a lot of time for a lot of other stuff. But I got a little bit done, so let's do a little bit of a recap over some of this stuff. My poorly scribbled notes. And try to go over a few things with you. So I have gotten, I want to say I think it's 6 cats done so far from my 2-week cat challenge, which isn't a lot. 6 or 7, maybe 7. But I have a whole nother week to get that done. So next week's video will be specifically just on my cats. So if you're interested in that at all and want to tune in next week, it will be how many cats I got made in 2 weeks using nothing but Instagram free cat patterns. There's so many on there, so many cute ones too. I gotta adjust my camera, I'm sorry. I'm looking way too high. It's driving me nuts. So yeah, I have found so many really cute ones on there, more than I can possibly get made. I don't think I ever realized how many cat patterns were on Instagram, free cat patterns, until I started, searching for them. And now they're just popping up everywhere, so they're popping up faster than I can keep up. But I keep throwing them into my saved section and hoping to get to them eventually, if not during this challenge. Maybe I'll do like a second part 2 challenge, but it's just a way for me to build extra inventory for my booths, and also to see what I want to work on that I think might be a good seller, or that might be super quick and easy to make and be more profitable. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I come up with. But in addition to getting those few cats made this week, I did get some other stuff done. And half done. I say done, but not everything is done. So on Instagram, they have the most adorable little giraffe, and he's a free pattern on Instagram, and he is so cute. I mean, just look at that little face. Absolutely precious. And I did use the oval, what do they call them, koi eyes? I think they're called koi eyes, something like that. And then I just put a little speck of white on it, and in that little eyelash section. This is made with Bernat Chunky in I want to say mustard, but I know it's not mustard. Oh, maize, in maize, and then teddy bear. He's got his little spots on the back. The nice thing about these little spots is that they are just stitched on afterwards, and you can just put little random spots on because they are just surface stitched. And then he has his little tail on the back, and I need to redo his fringe because the problem with chunky yarn, parfait in particular, is it ends up shredding on you, such as this strand did. I don't know, maybe I could just cut that strand out completely or knot it off and never even know it was there. But this one in particular I did do the, the thing that chenille yarn does. But I think he is so cute. He's not super tiny. He's a good medium sized. I'd say he's probably a $25 make. Did not take me super long. Got all of his pieces made while I was at work. and then assembled them the next day so that I could stuff them and assemble them and sew them together. There's a lot of sewing. All the limbs, the ears, the head, and the little horns, everything gets sewn on. I think the tail was the only thing that, no, I think even the tail got sewn on. So everything did get sewn on with him, but he's really cute. I just love his little face. I think he's adorable. I have no doubt I will sell him. So there is that. And he is by, his name is, or her name I should say, is Ginny the Giraffe. And he is by at Vale, V-A-L-E, _ Amigurumi 2024. At Vale _ Amigurumi 2024. Ginny the Giraffe. But if you put in Ginny the Giraffe, you'll come up with it. Okay. So there's that one. Then I did Yulani the Unicorn, also a free Instagram pattern. I put hand-painted eyes on her. They kind of match her hair pretty well. Blushed her cheeks just a little bit. I know it's not a lot, but gosh, this light's a pain. Gave her little unicorn horn and her super curly little mane. Her little feet. Trying to find a spot where she could show and see her and enjoy her. And she's got her little curly tail. She also is a decent size. For a free Instagram pattern, you can't beat that. She's a lovely size. And she is brunette, chunky. No, Premier Parfait Chunky. I don't know why I always call it brunette. Premier Parfait Chunky, white, and I honestly don't know which this one was. Was it rose? Might have been the rose. Because rose to me does not look like a red or a pink. It looks purpley. Might have been the rose. And then just the sunshine for the little horn. And to touch of blush in the ears. Just give it a little life there in the ear. So again, I think probably 25 on her would be suitable. The legs, you do all 4 legs. And then you do a magic ring circle here with 3 rounds. You increase up to 24. And then you attach the legs to that magic ring section, and then you work your way up. And then you make a chain across here, finish off the back, bring up the neck, and sew the head to it. It sounds like an awful lot of work, but honestly, it really is not. I like the way it was made. I like the process of it. I think it worked really, really quickly. But I actually have another one almost done in peach, like peach tones. So, which I am very, very close to finishing, which could have been added to today's video of makes, but for the fact that I did not finish it. So that is Yulani the Unicorn by Art Wonderful. A-R-T Wonderful. Yep, that's what it is, all right. So this is one of my favorite things. I think she's so cute. I will definitely be making more of these. I made this last night at work amongst a couple of other things, but she did not take very long. And I don't know if you've seen the new video, that new pattern that's out by, what's her name? Wonder Crochet. But I watched her video last week, and she showed these, and she said that the video was going to be coming out on Friday, so Friday morning, immediately I bought the pattern. But it's the little pixie. See if I can get a spot where she's not so washed out. Alright, oh, I need to block the light, I think. She's pink, but you can't really see it. She's got her little ponytail and her little wings, and she's no bigger than nothing. I mean, literally, she's like the length of my hand. She is so cute. It was super quick, so easy. Oh, look, that was a good spot right there. You can see her. I just put, I just glued on felt punches for the eyes right now because it's supposed to have little safety eyes. But I wanted it to be child safe. I really wish I could find a spot that... I'm so sorry. I'll move it around until it comes in. I'll be here all day, but... So anyways, I just took my whole bunch of punched out some felt eyes for right now. I did a little blue, and then I put a black over it. But they were already starting to come off because I was so afraid I was going to get too much glue on the doll. I barely used any, and they're not going to hold up. But I don't want to put safety eyes on it, so I'm probably going to end up having to get some type of bought felt eye that's not too big to attach to it. But all right, you can see her pretty well there. She's got her little curly cues up here for her ponytail, which is a little peach color. I had it. Her little pink dress, her little legs and shoes, and her little wings. This camera, this light's terrible. Oh. There's like this one sweet spot. And I keep moving out of it. But she is so cute. I have not made her flower yet, but they come in. I think she's got 6 different options for how to make it with hair and, you know, clothing and dresses and all that kind of stuff. And then there's a mushroom, a flower, and a pumpkin. I think the other one is a pumpkin that they live in. They're little, but I'm going to make her a little flower. I think I want to make it in like a bubblegum pink, maybe. Not sure which one this one was. This one was Ballet Slipper. Oh, no, you know what? It was not. This whole thing I made from Dollar Tree yarn. This is all Dollar Tree yarn. Yeah, the pink, the peach, the yellow. And the whole reason why I did it in Dollar Tree yarn was because I wanted it to be even a little bit smaller than what was. She did hers in Parfait. Premier Parfait Chunky. We'll just make it one word. But anyway, she is really, really adorable. I wish my camera, my lighting would do her justice because she really is super cute. So again, that was by Wonder Crochet. It's a bought pattern that she just came out with. And yeah, I can't wait to make more of them. I think she's precious. Okay, and then I did these last night as well. 3 little keychain frogs, and these are free on Instagram, but I honestly cannot remember who it was from, and I took a screenshot of the pattern and then didn't go back in, and so I don't even remember who they were from, but let's see if I can do something with lighting, guys. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I blocked the curtain back there in hopes that it would help a little bit. I don't know, it still looks really washed out. But anyway, here are my little frog keychain holders, and they're just a little squat, fat-bellied frog. This is mint green Dollar Tree yarn. So I made 3 of these. Super cute. One of my cat's hair is hanging off in it here. But I don't, like I said, I don't remember what they were from. So, in addition to that, I have Instagram has a free bunny pattern. I want to say it's, I can't see her name, Natalia Kazinska. yeah. Kosinska. Kazinska. Kazinski. I don't know. Anyways, it's a free overalls bunny pattern. Hers is done with orange overalls, and I think the other one is in pink. But I wanted mine to kind of replicate the one that we just went out for pattern testing. So I did the little chickie hat and the little chickie overalls. I mean, it's not exactly like hers, obviously, but I thought it was pretty cute. Just the same. The bunny shape is different, and the size and stuff is all different, but little chickie's face, and a little bunny's face. I'm gonna get real close. You can see that I got a little bit of gaps in my crochet here. And then his little overalls. The hat piece, the way she does her hat, is that you start with that as your magic ring, and you work down, and then you front loop crochet. I wish I wasn't looking up every time, but front loop crochet, and then you start with your white and work your white down. And the head and the body are two separate pieces. The arms are also sewn on separately, and the ears are sewn right onto the hat afterwards. But super cute, so cute. And so I kind of wanted to make my own version of it. So I tried to make a version that is all no-sew. There's my bunny so far. I don't like his head. His head isn't fat enough, and it's too tall. So I'm still working on that. The ears are crocheted in, the arms are crocheted in. I started with the legs, went all the way up to the top of the head, crocheting everything in. This whole entire bunny is no-sew. So he's getting there. I just need to work on that head a little bit more. I don't love the head. But I also made him or her. And these are not quite finished yet. I've still got strings hanging off of them, and I haven't put snap on and a couple of good things like that. But I made him some little red overalls. And for some reason my bunny's legs are longer, so I do need to make my overall legs longer. Made a little green pocket to go on it, but I don't have it with me at the moment. And I'm going to put my straps on the outside like this, and I'm just going to sew a little black button on there so that it will look like it's buttoned. And so in addition to the overalls, which on my bunny are overall shorts, and again this isn't quite finished because I still have all my strings hanging. I made a little strawberry hat with ear slits, so it will go on and off. So take it and put his ears through his hat. Pull it down onto his little head. And there's his little strawberry hat. Again, like I said, I still have my strings and everything hanging right at the moment, but I just worked on this morning. So I think that he's really cute. I still got to put some cheeks on him and, you know, do his little nose and stuff, but he's getting there. It does make his head not look quite so enormous, tall. So there's his little strawberry top and his overalls, because I do want to put a little tail. I ordered some 2-inch pom-poms from Amazon with the tie strings on them, so I can add pom-poms to his little bottom. I made a little opening in the back of his overalls here, and I marked on my bunny where the pom-pom will go, so his little bunny tail could pop through. And this is essentially how he will look. Again, I need to add another length, a row of, another row to the, I think I need to take a row out of his neck too. I think I need to take a row out of his neck here and a row out of his head here to make him a little squatter than he is. Add a row to his overalls. But I like that he's undressable because my thought is to make a bunch of different outfits. I think it probably wouldn't hurt to add another row to the top of his overalls too. Might end up adding another row too. Bring it up just a little bit more than that. But again, I was just playing with this morning, so getting there. Working on it. Working on the kinks, trying to write it down as I go and figuring out how I want it to be. And I think he's going to be really cute when he's done, but I want to make all kinds of different fruit ones, like blueberry hats and lemon hats, and just make him different. So, and then hopefully get it written up. I think I also might have off-centered my bib just a bit. I probably should have gone this way just a little bit more by the looks of it. So, yeah, I think he's coming along all right. The first one, my prototype, working the kinks out. I think when I'm done, he's gonna be really cute. I hope everybody will like him. I think that he'll do okay. My thought is to sell him and his clothing individually, and then kids can pick out their own clothing. You know, pick out the clothing they want, and they can pick out 2 or 3 outfits if they want that way. Maybe I'll do one less row and make it truly shorts, and then I'm making that more with one longer row, so it's more like pants. And they can have a choice between shorts and pants. I don't know. Sounds pretty good, right? In theory. But you can definitely tell there's a difference between this free pattern one and my pattern. They're very different looking bunnies. But I do love the no-sew option. And I think once I get him to where I actually want him, he'll be good. But they are really cute. I think they're adorable. Yeah, so from this to this. So there's the bunnies. That's something I've been working on this week. So that's, that was pretty time consuming. And my granddaughter came and stayed with us this weekend, and she took my kurumi that I just made, the purple kurumi. So I did start another one, but I'm doing this one with the black. This is as far as I've gotten so far. I got the body done, so really all I need left to do now is the peak that goes here and the neck piece. I think that's about it, other than putting his eyes and whatnot on. Oh, his little ear things. Did I bring it? Yeah, I have one done, but not the other one. Those little things that go on top. So I have one more of these to make. The point that goes in the widow's peak type thing that goes in the front, and then the collar. And he'll be done. Won't take me very long to that. So again, Premier Parfait, chunky, white and black. This bunny I did also was in, this is mushroom. This is cardinal. This was actually Dollar Tree green emerald. I like him though. I think he's going to be very, very cute when I get him done. Then I'll have to put out a tester release for him once I get all my little kinks worked out of him, see what anyone else can come up with. So, but anyway, that is it for me for this week. Again, I don't feel like it was a very productive week, but again, I only crochet for the most part while I'm at work at night, so it's usually that 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock span that I get to get any real crocheting done in, and even then it's very little because, I have to answer the phone, I have to check people in, I have to run errands for people that are, can you bring me this, can you bring me that, and it's a little bit time consuming, so, but, you know, it is my job. I suppose I have to do it. You know, if they would just stop calling and asking for stuff, I could get so much more done while I'm at work. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to end this here or work with you guys a little bit as I finish up my kurumi. Just show clips of it as I'm going. I don't know. If I do, I'll just cut this piece out. If not, I'll say goodbye right here. I do want to mention that I did do a little craft fair this weekend, back again at my local school. It's a every Saturday thing, and I can just pop in and fill in there when I want. It's very slow. It's very small, and but if I don't have anything else going on, I'll pop in there. And my granddaughter was with me this week, so she wanted to go and sell earrings that she had made, which she did. She sold earrings. She did really well, $5 a pair, and she made some money. But I did sell my purple butterfly that I had sitting up here. I don't know if you guys saw it in the background. It's the same pattern as my pink lemonade one. I sold one of my pink kitties, the little kitties that I sold a couple weeks ago, and I showed you the ones that I had. And I sold the pink one, and I sold the green one, and I sold my Bella Ratona. I don't know if I ever showed you my Bella Ratona or not, because it was something I had made before. So probably not, but she was big. She was about that big, and I don't know who the pattern was by. It was a bot pattern. I will definitely make her again. She's super cute. She's got a really long little rat tail on her and everything. She's really cute. So yeah, that wraps it up for right now. I'll probably end it here, so I'm going to say goodbye if I decide to do more afterwards. Like I said, I'll just cut this out. But anyways, I do appreciate you guys joining me. Hopefully you guys subscribe. Hopefully you guys hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Yeah, let me know you're enjoying the content so that I can know if, you know, if it's worth putting it out there, worth being here. I'm gonna make the stuff anyway, but you know, and I like showing what I made, because otherwise the only people that ever really get to see it are the people that are buying it at my craft fairs, or my granddaughter, who takes 90% of anything I make. But yeah, so please guys, if you enjoy this, hit the like button, subscribe, and until next one, bye.